welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Carly, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to take you on a tour of my office, show you some of my favorite decor and accessories, and hopefully give you some tips and inspiration for creating your own sustainable, eco-friendly, fun, vibrant house or home office. So let's get into it. So this is my office, and it's this second room you see when you come into our house. And this is just a big sort of overview. This is where I do all my blogging and film all my YouTube videos. I have given a mini tour of this room in a previous video, but today I'm going to go into a bit more detail because I changed some things around. So this painting is an oil painting that I created myself many years ago. I was super into art at one stage, and it's not necessarily that I ran out of time for it, but I guess it just, I didn't prioritize it anymore. So something I definitely want to get into one day. I've got one of my mini plants here in this metal bucket, and I've actually got two of these in this room. I got them from my nan, so I didn't even need to buy them. Same with that bongo there. I think my dad brought it home from the tip. So if you can sort of see family members, use the tip and thrift stores to get as many different decor items as you can, chances are they're going to be super unique as opposed to the stuff that you can find in the regular shops, which everyone will have the same of. These books I just stuck in a pile here, not for a particular reason other than the fact that they're all sort of pinky, whitey tones. So it's just for aesthetic reasons. And I guess this is like another tip here as well, that if you don't have money for decor and you've got books around, see if you can use books as decor. The candle on top there was a gift. I don't normally use candles myself just because of the pollution to the air. A lot of them contain chemicals which are bad for you. A little family pic there. That's actually all of Dave's family. This is Pugsley. He was my dog. He's not with me anymore, unfortunately, which was very sad. And then this artwork was created for me by a friend. Another candle, another gift. And here's some of my favorite books. These are the ones that I kind of will read more frequently. These ones I got from the thrift store, and the rest I bought myself. I like to keep them in the house and on display because I write blog posts reviewing books that I read, particularly ones that I like. If I really don't like a book or there's not much to talk about, maybe I won't bother writing a post on it. But I loved this one. I definitely need to come back and read it again, The Subtle Art, because there's just so much goodness in it. I feel like you can read it again and again and get new stuff out of it every time. And I'll probably read Girl Wash Your Face again. I have read You're a Badass twice already. I keep on going. There's a couple of coffee table type books here that I keep on going back to. These two are really good for sort of chemicals, clean living, stuff like that. And these ones are sort of more health and spirituality type ones. So they're kind of interesting. This one, Wonderful, is really awesome sort of inspiration for traveling in style. And this one is great for sustainable living. A lot of these I just got off Amazon or from like Kmart or Target or something. Up the top of my bookshelf, I've got a plant and some trophies. They're not mine. I'm not athletic. Jeez, they're Dave's. He's really super sporty, so they're for soccer. Oh no, and one's for golf. And then I've got my two fallen broken street hats. Dave loved them so much, was wearing them all the time, that I ended up having to get him one for Christmas. This stand was pretty cheap, and I just got it from Kmart. And I also got this wicker basket that's holding my rubber plant from Kmart as well. This was probably one of the first plants that I bought, and I haven't killed it yet, which is good. It just, yeah, it keeps growing, not like substantially, but yeah, I just like sort of the color of it and the texture. So over here, I've got this little school desk, which I also got from a thrift store. The wicker basket, I sort of just got from like a boutique shop, and it's got my foam roller in it. I normally take that with me to the beach. I just love the details of this, like the feet, this sort of ridge detail here along the bottom of it, and well, we can't forget about the lovely sort of lion. Took me a while to get it out. In here, I've just got a whole heap of dried flowers, and I suppose this is another money-saving tip. I often buy natives or flowers that I know when they die, I can dry them out, and I keep them around the house dried for a while just to get some extra appreciation out of them. And then once I'm done with having them in a vase around the house, I save them again and use them as props for blog posts. So I'm sort of using them kind of 3 times rather than just having them around for a week and chucking them in the bin. On here, I've got a couple more plants. These are my succulents. I've got a few succulents in this room. And as you can see, all of the pots that they are in are sort of like retro vintage ones, or from the thrift store. And I've got some crystals here. I can't exactly remember what they're supposed to be good for, but I think the kind of vibe is stress, anxiety, and getting rid of negative energy, which tells you a lot about me and the type of person that I am, very high strung. I've got my journal there. I just like to have it out so that I can use my habit tracker and just keep track of my blog posts that are going, and YouTube videos that are going up for each weekend, and my little watering can, also from Kmart. Then we swing around to the window, which has my desk. And I have this underneath the window, not only so I've got lots of natural light when studying and working, but also because oftentimes you'll see that I put my video camera up there between those 2 pots, and that's where I film a lot of my YouTube videos. So here is another one of our plants that is in a bucket. So I did say there was 2 of them. This one's got a nice sort of cool mossy green hue. These ones, I've got 1, 2, and 3 succulents, and that is meant to be a fiddle leaf fig. It was like an offcut that my cousin gave and like sort of propagated for me. It hasn't like taken off exponentially, but I've got like, I'm putting out the good vibes that it will start to grow and blossom. So just quickly on this desk, it was also from Kmart, and I put it together myself, which means that it's not put together properly because I'm a weakling and couldn't screw the screws, the nails in very well. So I did the best I could. Also on my desk, I've got this cactus, and like I said, I've kept some of the flowers and foliage from a bouquet that I bought, and I'm just sort of using that as a little bit of decoration around the cacti. He was looking a bit lonely in that. The wicker basket was a smidge bit big for him, also from Kmart. A lot of my little pieces are from Kmart. I just find that, yeah, they have such good little knickknacks. Like for instance, this stationery tray was also from Kmart. I'm not sure where I got the pug rubber and pug poo from. I feel like that could be Kmart even. And I know that these post-it notes are. I just got the highlighters just from the supermarket, and these 2 pens were for Kmart, and those ones are just Artline ones. I think my head teacher gave them to me. You know what? This laptop, my dad got it from the tip. Yeah, an Apple laptop, and it works perfectly fine from the tip. This diary, Dave gave to me. The chair I did buy myself though. It was just from like a local homewares store. And then down here I've just got a bunch of fluoro and different colored pens I use for my journal, another like book that I write notes in, and then just 2 magazines, and then that's like another tip as well. I read the magazines, I use them for props in pictures, and then I also rip out and collage sort of pictures and words from it to create vision boards and stuff. So I'm just trying to get the most use out of everything as possible. And then, I mean, I don't think we can go without mentioning the elephant in the room, or should I say cow. Yes, this is a real cowhide rug. So it's not a faux. It did set me back about $700. I got it from a local homeware store, and I know that we've got looked after and everything. Obviously, I'm not vegan. I hope I don't offend any vegans by having this cowhide rug. I do appreciate him. I call him Gary, and I've appreciated him for his time on earth and the contribution that he is making to making my study beautiful and soft and welcoming. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed sort of that more detailed tour of my study and seeing how I create like a fun, upbeat, inspiring type space. I do want to give everyone sort of like a more general, quicker tour of my whole house. We are renting this place, and within the next 6 to 12 months, we actually will be leaving here to build our own house. So I do want to give you guys a quick tour before we leave, just so that you can, I guess, see how I live my life, and hopefully I can give you some tips for decorating on a budget and trying to be sort of more minimal and sustainable in your home. What the hell am I trying to say? Like in your aesthetics and interior design, if you will. That was probably the most cluttered room of the house. So honestly, every single other room is more minimalist design and decorated than that one. If you like, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more sort of tour videos, comment below your favorite decor item, or any questions that you guys have. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.